I'm delighted to be joined by today's sponsors man of the match, Jamar Loza. Jam's well played.
Thank you, cheers.
Did you enjoy the game?
Yeah, no, it was really enjoyable. The conditions weren't great, but I think we dominated the ball, and I got on the ball loads, which I love. So
Yeah,
that
you
made
did.
it very enjoyable.
Casey won the toss and chose to take the wind first half, and which means you're going to be against it second half, unless of course it drops.
Yeah.
Did it drop in the second half?
I think it did a little bit, but I think we carried on where we left off in the first half, dominating the game. So I didn't think it mattered too much, really.
Was it a bit of a surprise that it took as long as it did to score?
Yeah, definitely. I think we had some good chances, including myself, where we should have scored, but we didn't. But we didn't make that affect us. We carried on, we kept going, and Giles got a good goal.
Yeah, I mean you can't argue with a 2-0 win in the end, even if it was a little hard come by.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we dominated probably about 90% of the game. So I think we were well-deserved winners.
And why do you think you were picked as man of the match?
As I said, I think I worked my socks off. I do try to do that every game. That's a given. But I think today, where it was difficult conditions, it really did need someone or everyone grafting, and I tried to do that.
I mean, you're right. You did get on the ball a lot, and you were running at people a lot. And people who do that always stand out when in spectators' minds. Yep. So I'm not a bit surprised that you got man of the match. But what was the pitch like? Because when you're running with the ball at your feet, which is what you do, the wind doesn't really have much effect, does it? But the state of the pitch is very important.
Yeah, no, sometimes it is hard in terms of dribbling with the pitch being boggy, but and other times it works in your favour because the defenders, they lose their footing when they're trying to change direction, and especially where I like to play, I dribble and change direction a lot, so that doesn't help them a lot. So I think sometimes it helps me.
Sure. And that was one of those games where what happens makes the manager look like a genius. He puts 2 subs on and they both score.
I think the subs done really well when they came on. Giles and Heidi really made the difference, and I think we just needed a little freshen up. So credit to the manager for making them changes when he did.
And Matt Jarvis, his signing was only announced yesterday, but he's been around with you for quite a while, hasn't he? So I presume you've all got to know him both as a person and as a player.
Yeah, I know Giles personally from being at Norwich with him,
of course.
A few years back. He's a great guy, to be fair. And you can see his quality on the pitch, so he's going to add so much quality to our squad. And
I mean, he came on, first of all, he scores within 5 minutes of coming on, but then he was taking all the corners and throw-ins and everything.
Yeah, I think you've seen him play at the highest level. He's on set pieces, delivering great balls in, so I think that's a great weapon to add for us.
And the second goal, it's not terribly clear who scored it, or is it?
Well, in my opinion, I thought it was Musa, but Heidi tries to claim everything. So,
yeah, as Kevin said in your interview in the lounge, Heidi was in Surrey, so he claimed the goal.
Yeah.
And just finally, thinking about your own circumstances, it was only the other week I discovered that you actually still live up in Norfolk.
Yeah, I live in Norwich, so obviously it's a lot of travelling for me.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth it. I'm enjoying my football here. I love working from last season and this season, so I think the club get the best out of me, and I am enjoying it.
Good to know. Congratulations on the Man of the Match award today. We'll look forward to you getting on the score sheet again in future.
Definitely. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Cheers.